Hey guys, for you just coming on, I want to tell you the trick. Marcus Plug, good to see ya. You guys want to know how to get people to watch your Periscope. This is especially for people that are early on, that are really early on to Periscope and they're just not getting a lot of people on. First thing I would say is you got to give yourself 60 to 90 seconds to, hello from New Zealand, how you doing, Marcus? You got to give yourself 60 to 90 seconds to let people get on. Paul Krenkel, big champion. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So you guys just noticed like 8 or 9 people jumped on right away. Did you guys notice that? And it took about 50 seconds. So obviously what I was doing worked. Well, look, now we got 10 people on. Jeanette, welcome. So we got all these people jumping on. How is it that I'm getting all these people to jump on? Well, here's the trick. I can just tell you, I don't know L, if that's a different language. Life's with us. Good to see you. So here's the thing, guys. I did a different account with not very many Twitter followers, and I know a lot of you guys are in that same boat. Lucky Spider 8, good to see you. Bobby Poker, good to see you. Whoops. Jared Melko, good to see you. Oh, we got so many people on here. So this is obviously a hot topic. You guys want to know the answer to this. How do you get people on Tag Tribes? Tag Tribes in the house, Paul. Tag Tribes helps as well. Tag Tribes will get you, use Tag Tribes, you'll get a lot of people on that support you in the tribe. CJ, C-Joking, oh, wow, there's so many people on here. Tag Tribes, Mach 5, good to see you. Okay, I'm trying to get network, absolutely. So, Tag Tribes, Lisa, good to see you. So, I was going to say, besides Tag Tribes, besides networking, I'm talking about people that are very new to it, and they're like, oh, I got like, Narden, good to see you, 1 Twitter follower, and I have, no followers on Periscope, or 2 followers on Periscope. Tony, good to see you. Those are a lot of you guys are in that boat. Like, I got a couple followers on Periscope, a couple followers on Twitter, and Larry, good to see you. Spill the secret. Okay, here we go. Jared doesn't want to wait any longer for it. Here's what it is. It's headlines. You gotta study headlines. Follow people. Follow people helps too. But I'm talking about where you just go straight out there and like all these people jump on. 23, 24 people just jumped on. It's one of my best ones ever. So the secret is headlines. They follow back. You guys are talking about kind of a long-term approach. 28 people on now. Okay, so this one's going really well because people, do you know why 26 or 27 or 28 people are on here right now? Okay, the reason that many people are on here right now is because I used a headline that attracts people. It's like a magnet. So when you put like 3 tips on how to get Periscope followers or 7 secret tip ways to get whatever, when you use numbers and headlines, it works amazing. Okay, when you use the word how, okay, people love how-tos. They love how-tos. How works great in headlines, okay? That's how you get a lot of people in. You use headline tricks that work. And then also what I did is I solved the problem. What is the problem? People want to know how to get people on Periscope when it's a common problem a lot of people are having. So what happens is when I go through Periscope, the people I don't follow, 75% of them, I don't even know what language it's in, okay? I would say 99% of the rest of them are the worst headlines I've ever seen. You can't just say at home bored. You can't say that. You can't be, sitting on a couch, just eating chips. So you can't do that. Thanks, Lisa. You can't do that. People aren't going to tune into that. What you need to do is you need to give a headline. Yes, hashtags does help. Hashtags, I would say, is kind of the second thing because it builds traction. So over a period of time, if you do the hashtags over and over and over, it will start to work. But you might have to do 3 to 5 to 6 of them over the course of an hour because people on Twitter, you got to give them a little bit more time to catch up, even though Twitter is very live. But imagine like 10,000 people sitting, because most people don't broadcast. Most people watch the broadcast. So now imagine like 10 to 50,000 people just sitting on Periscope right now, just going, I'm bored, I'm looking for something to do. And they're looking down the list, and everybody on that list is just like, I'm eating chips, or 75% of them are a different language, like Turkey or something. So nobody can read any of the headlines. And they're like, well, what should I click on? Because I can't read any of these. Quality scopes as well, but Tracy, you're right about the quality scopes. The quality part, though, is how do you retain them and keep them on, and how do you keep them following you over a period of time? I'm suggesting the part way before you even get to prove the quality. I'm talking about how do you even get the 8 people, those 8 or 10 people in the first like 45 seconds. that first 30 to 40 seconds or 50 or 60 seconds, you typically know if that headline's going to work. So when we're done with this, you're going to see how many people jumped on with this headline. It's amazing how many people jumped on with this headline. So you've been seeing people come in and out. I'm going to check. It was probably over 50 people. So we did amazing. Might even been 70 people. Might have been my best scope ever. Use headlines. Go study the formula. Go find how numbers work in headlines, how works in headlines. Solve people's problems. This is a problem that people want to have. And the exact headline that I used in this worked because you guys saw how many people were on here. So that's what you need to do. A headline. I did it for another client that I was working with. They had 4 we did in a row. We had 0 viewers on all 4 of them. I changed it to a good headline. What do you know? I started getting 19, 20, 26 people to show up. So it's exactly what works. Go test and test and test headlines. If the first 2 minutes goes by and you get like 2 people watching, turn it off, test it again. Try to get 5 to 10 people to jump on. If it doesn't work, turn it off, go test another headline. You can do it, it's free, do as many as you want. Go Google headline formulas. 3 tips to get Twitter followers. 5 tips to get people on Periscope. Go find those articles at the top of the search engines and then go use those headlines. They're called headline swipe files. Go Google headline swipe files. Find the best headlines of all time and then use those. Make them relevant to Twitter and Periscope. Use them. They work. They'll get people on. They did here.